Why did you get into insurance? Like, what attracted you to the insurance space?
I've heard this saying in real estate, and I don't remember who said it. If it was like Diana Kokoska or somebody said it, and it was like the last day that you take a sign out of the yard is the last day you get paid, or something along those lines. And that's with real estate. I didn't quite understand what she meant by that initially, but then I'm like, oh, now I get it. If you don't create investments or other avenues of making money after you retire from this profession, it's literally over. Like, you don't make any more money after that. When I looked at insurance, it's at least property and casualty insurance, which is what we do. It's a lot smaller commissions. However, over the long haul, it's a more stable income. You can make a lot of money very quickly in real estate. I mean, you can make, 6 figures in a month. Very possible to do. However, in property and casualty insurance, the commissions are small, but over the long haul, it builds over time. So you're going to get paid, your commission for the sale, and then you get paid that exact same commission, sometimes a touch less on the renewal. So over time, it starts to just turn into this freaking colossal machine that's like rolling. And that's what as a long play, I thought was better.
And then what is a renewal? What does that mean?
It just means that the person, say they signed up for their home and auto insurance, and then they are, a year is up or however long their policy term is for, and they're renewing that same policy again.
Got it.
And you get paid the commission again, like you sold it again, basically.
Yeah, so I love real estate, and my joke has always been every day I wake up, I'm unemployed.
Yes.
I have to find someone to employ me to sell real estate. Once I find them to employ me, and then that sign comes out of the ground, like you said, oh, cool, now I'm unemployed and I gotta go find another person.
The game starts over again.
Yep. And so why is insurance a better sales process, or why is insurance sales better than selling real estate?
I would say first that real estate is probably, and someone could probably attack me for this or whatever, but I would say that real estate is probably one of the hardest sales jobs you can get into. I would say maybe just specifically right now too, because of the saturation of how many agents there are at least in our area too, and every metro is probably the same way. There's thousands of real estate agents. Like everybody, like if you have a Facebook, like 10 real estate agents who are on your feed, you know what I mean, going at every given time. And so with that being a factor, with the fact that you are helping someone make one of the largest financial decisions and probably the largest financial decision they'll make in their entire life, there's a lot that goes into it other than just selling. You have to deal with people's emotions and organizing that and being there for them and helping them. And so I think with all of that, it makes it harder than, say, property and casualty insurance, which is like home and auto, where someone's like, well, I guess, everyone is, especially in this state, is like, I just got to have it. So most people are like, is it cheaper than what I got now? You know what I mean? Like, they're just like, that's all people care about. So it's a much easier sale because someone's like, I got to have it. Yeah. And it's, $600, $1,200, whatever it is, versus $500,000 plus.
Yeah.
To go back to the renewals, I mean, that is really the play that you're really trying to strive for, is to build up a book that has some serious renewals, because that ultimately is what's going to pay you, I mean, in the long run. You can probably sell a ton of new business, so to speak, like that's new people that you don't currently have as clients. You could probably sell enough in a single month if you really grinded, or if you had also fees attached to your services that could create like a decent income. But the real thing that you're trying to go for is when, I sell Anton a homeowner's policy, and he's like, hey, take a look at my cars too. Can you take a look at my cars? Oh, boom, I get his cars. Now I have his cars and his home. And he's like, oh, well, I also own some rental properties. Do you mind taking a look at that? I start, quoting his rental properties. He puts it all together. He has a great experience with me. Now he stays as my customer because, one, he had good customer experience, and two, statistically, people who have bundled home and auto insurance, this is also why the insurance companies push it so hard. Statistically, they don't switch companies as much as somebody who just has a home or just an auto.
Oh, yeah.
Because it becomes more of a hassle. They're like, get all your stuff together, you know what I mean? And like go send it over to the new insurance guy for him to like go look through all your rentals, all your cars, do the whole thing. So it's just statistically, people are just like, I'll just leave, I'll just stay. And they don't leave. So I think that the benefit there is when the machine starts to kind of like build, or your book, I should say, it just starts to turn into a big old snowball. Kind of like the financial advising world and managing money. It's the same kind of deal.